Alright, welcome to my Edward Scissorhands gameplay and review. So I actually love what they did with this bundle because it contains something that not a lot of people like, and that's an instrument. So the first bundle has everything in it, including the instrument, so that also comes with the skin, and apparently there's no Lego style. You get a back bling, you get the Scissorhands pickaxe, and then you get the ice sculptor emote, which is syncable. And then lastly, the Edward Axe hands, which actually looks like a pretty solid guitar. There's scissors all over it, but again, not a lot of people like instruments. So it's $2,500 for the big bundle. But like I said, I love what they did because then they took the instrument out and sold it separately down here for $1,000. So if you don't want the instrument bundle, they made another bundle without it. Why can't they always do that? That would be perfect. So this bundle is everything else except for the instrument. And it's cheaper. This one is only $2,000. So that is beautiful. I love that they did that. They should always start doing that with instruments. So Edward Scissorhands came out in 1990. This is one of the movies I watched a lot when I was young. It actually kind of scared me the first few times I watched it. But it's a pretty interesting movie. It's directed by Tim Burton, who obviously did Nightmare Before Christmas as well. This came first though. So Edward here is not even a real human, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure he was an old guy. I think he was an inventor that literally made him. But then he died before he could give him hands, so that's why he has scissors for hands, because he's not a real person and he didn't have any hands. Now, in the movie, Johnny Depp plays him, and in my item shop review, I said this doesn't look like Johnny Depp. And then looking back and then looking at the movie again, I guess it kind of looks like him. Let me put an image of Johnny Depp as Edward Scissorhands. The problem is, I think they made his face too pointy. You can see Johnny Depp has more of a round face, and then his is just really, really pointy. So if they would have just rounded it out a little bit, I think, yeah, this would have looked exactly like Johnny Depp. But they didn't do too bad. So in the movie, he trims bushes and he cuts people's hair and stuff like that. So the T-Rex is pretty sweet. What does the description say on this? Trimmed by hand with perfect precision. Yes, he was a master at trimming things, which is amazing. And then, of course, he's got his scissor hands as the pickaxe. Now, normally I don't like pickaxes like these, but these flow perfectly. He does not have a glider, and he does not have a wrap. So for a glider, I went with the Blade Raven. Let's see all those blades right there. I think that's going to fit perfectly. He does have some gold on him right there, so that's why I chose that style. For a wrap, I don't know. I went with a few gold and black ones. This is Carbon and Gold. This is Midas's Memory. And then I just went with the jet black one, Boogeyman. So one of those I hope is going to fit. We'll see. So the emote is my favorite part of this bundle. It's called the Ice Sculptor, and it is syncable. But as you can see here, let me restart it one more time. He carves a block of ice into an angel. And the best part about this is that this actually happens in the movie. So he sculpts an ice sculpture into an angel, and as he's doing it, just as depicted in the emote, the ice shavings go flying in the air. And it's never snowed where they're from. And so the girl near him starts dancing around in the snow just like the other two do in this emote. So that's amazing. It literally happens in the movie just like this, which is awesome. It looks like two people can sync and be the dancing people in the snow. And then obviously when you do it yourself, you're the one carving the angel. And it's got this awesome angelic music in the background, which is non-copyrighted. Just a perfect emote in my opinion. I love this. A great reference to the movie. Whoever made this, definitely watch the movie. So let's hop into a match. Like I said, I'm curious about the aim down sights. I've heard bad things. So let's see if this is as bad as people are saying. Okay, here we go. The Blade Raven glider. Okay, so the deploy is amazing. I absolutely love that. It does match the character. I think the gold is a little bright. So any jet black glider would work perfectly for this skin as well, or something green to match his back bling. That would flow too, but the gold is not as evident as I thought. But this is not too bad. Okay, so let's take a look here. His outfit looks pretty good. That's definitely how I remember him in the movie. Let's take a look from the front. Doing any emote is going to be weird because of those scissors. We'll have to see what he looks like without the pickaxes, because those are the pickaxes, right? I think. So we'll see, but his face looks good. Outfit looks good. You can see the back bling kind of drops leaves every now and again. And when you jump, they scatter all around. So that's kind of reactive. I think I consider that a reactivity. Yeah, so sprinting also causes a lot of the leaves to fall off, or whatever those are. Part of the plant, I guess. That's interesting. So it's definitely a vibrant back bling for sure. Okay, so let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing. I'll be quiet. Okay, well, there's not really a deploy. How about a swing? Yeah, swing looks great. Deploy, they seem to just always be there. Yeah, I'm going to have to run a normal pickaxe and see what happens. Okay, moment of truth. How about the aim down sights? Oh, man. That is so weird. I mean, I don't know that I even like that. It doesn't really mess up your aim because your crosshairs are okay, but it just looks weird. I mean, how else could they have done it, though? He literally has scissors for hands. Here's the shotgun. I heard a lot of people say it's pay to lose. For the SMG, it doesn't look bad at all, though. I mean, would I consider this pay to lose? Not really. Because, again, you can still see. His head is kind of big. That's for sure. You can still see a little bit over the top and obviously some to the left. It does obscure a little of your wrap, though. So in that regard, it kind of stinks. But would I consider that pay to lose? I don't think so. Let's see if there's a splash. No, no splash and not really any contrail either. Let's turn the lights off real quick. So there's no glow whatsoever on this skin. Just a little faint white contrail, if you want to even consider that. Let's take a look from the front. Yeah, he's just like a gothic character. Very jet black. So I like that the green does bring out a little bit of color in this character. Because otherwise, yeah, he's just very bland. Okay, so here he is without the back bling. I don't think that looks bad either. You can see a lot more of the gold. I don't know, I kind of like that the green, like I said, brings out a little bit of color to the skin. But if that's too bright for you and you prefer the all jet black color scheme here, I guess it's kind of gray silver as well. And the hands are like a copperish color. Let's see what this looks like in the dark. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, let's put the back bling back on and check for some reactivity. First, we'll see what it sounds like when we hit an actual player. I'm going to break his shield and then hit him a few times. Okay, nothing really special there. All right, here we go. I don't know what could be reactive other than the back bling, but let's get this a limb and see. No, I didn't see the back bling do anything. Let me claw him up this time and see if anything's special with the pickaxes. I doubt it, though. No. Although it says sliced. Does it always say sliced? That might be a unique kill feed message. I'll have to try that out. We'll get to... Yeah, because I think the normal pickaxe says bludgeoned, right? So that's kind of unique. Yeah. Okay, let's try the weak spot. Oh, nothing doing there. All right, how about the emote? So this is what it looks like by itself. You can see I'm going to carve up the ice sculpture into an angel. And then I make it snow. Okay, come on in. He should dance around in the snow. Ta-da! So what happens, let me do it again right away. Try to join right away before I turn it into an angel. Okay, he does the same thing, even before the angel gets made. So like I said at the start, this is straight out of the movie, which is such a cool reference. It's got a nice little sound effect, too. You would think scissors going against ice would be painful, but it sounds like someone chopping their hair. Angelic music in the background, too, non-copyrighted, so I like the emote for sure. Too bad you can't buy that individually. And other people can do it, I think. Let's just double check that. Okay, so first of all, let's take the pickaxes off and see what he looks like without those. Oh boy. So he always has them on his hands. So you're always going to get that scuffed aim down sights. That's not cool. Okay, so I guess maybe it is a little pay to lose. But even then, like I said, it doesn't really obscure your aim that much. Yeah, and he looks kind of weird swinging anything with his scissor hands. All right. Okay, I just want to see if anyone can do the emote. I'm assuming you can. Oh, so everyone gets the scissors on their hands. That's a nice touch. Because obviously I don't have that pickaxe right here. And he just instantly gets them. Too bad it doesn't actually give you the pickaxe. That'd be kind of cool. Well, let's see what a normal character looks like with those pickaxes. Okay, so... Wait, are those actually scissors now? Is that what they look like on him? They look a little different for some reason. So at least when you aim down sights with someone else, you don't get that effect because the pickaxes aren't out. So that's good. All right, let me eliminate you with these. I just want to see if they say sliced with him. No, it doesn't. So that's unique to Edward Scissorhands. He's got a unique kill feed with the pickaxes. That's a nice touch. It's not much, but it's something. Okay, so I put some scopes on here. Sometimes skins do glitch out, so let's see. Oh no, you can see the hands. Okay, well that'll be annoying. So just a little pay to lose with that, I think. Okay. Alright, well now I understand why people were saying that, because that's annoying. At least when you crouch, it goes to the... Oh, okay, maybe not. I was going to say, it goes to the side a little bit when you go forward, but if you stand still, it comes back up top. Yeah, I'm going to have to say that part is pay to lose. Because that directly obstructs some of your view. At least with these, your crosshairs are fine, but with this, it's almost like a detriment to use a scope. I mean, I should still have no problem aiming. With this one, it's worse. But this first one, the smaller scope, at least they're to the side. I mean, look, I can still aim right here. It's just blocking a lot of my view. So that's definitely a negative effect. Darn it. Okay. So the skin is good. I think I really enjoy this skin. The pickaxes, the emote, it's all good. Just the aim down sights is scuffed, and as you saw, aiming in with a scope is really scuffed. I don't know if they could take that away or not, but it's like you got a sculpture coming up out of your sight. Let's see what the other sights look like. Now I gotta see. I'm curious. There's no way they pop up with that, right? Ah, it does. How about the sniper scope? Okay, sniper scope is clean. We're good with that one. That's good. So that's the only scope that doesn't show. And this one is actually in your scope. Yikes. All right. Okay, so I forgot to show the guitar. So let me do the roundhouse right here, and you can see. So it definitely matches the skin for sure. Like I said in the locker, you can see a bunch of scissors incorporated into it. More so suited for festival, though, when you're jamming out. But how often do you look in the background while you're playing Fortnite Festival? You're focused on the notes, not your character's appearance and his instruments. If you could use this as a back bling, I think that would be really sweet. Well, there you go. It's a good skin, but there are some drawbacks thanks to his ginormous scissors for hands. Is it still worth the purchase? That depends on how annoyed you get by seeing those claws when you both aim in and aim in with a scope. If nothing else, I would get it just for the emote because everyone can do it. It is syncable, and it does come with the claws when you do it on any character. But that's a steep price for an emote because you can't buy that sold separately. So there you go. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about Edward Scissorhands? Does the aim down sights affect you at all, or does it not bother you and you're still going to buy it? It's a good skin, a great emote like I said. Just a few drawbacks for sure. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is tabortime.